You can start now.
Hey everyone, Unicorn here. Just give us a few minutes to get set up and ready.
Our first live on here.
It is our very first live. You get to see the pre-live, what we do. It's the hungry caterpillar. Thanks for tuning in. Jack's very tired tonight, so we'll sit the little caterpillar on top of him.
Okay.
I'm very hungry.
Miss Anna, she can say hello to her
Oh, thank
peoples.
you. Thank you.
In you go. And what happened to all the stuff where the mirror was? Now I have to duck down. Hello everyone.
Okay. Are we live on everything now?
We are ready to go.
Okay. Hi kids, it's Unicorn here. Thanks for tuning in. Tonight we have a very, very special evening because we're reading 3 books. That's right, we're reading 3 books. The first book, do you know what this guy is? It's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So I'm also here with the beautiful Jack. You may not be able to see him, but he's going to give a little wave. Hello, everybody. Hello. Now, so here it is, The Very Hungry Caterpillar pop-up book by Carle. And it's awesome because it's a pop-up book. Okay. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Here it is. Here's the little tiny egg. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. This guy, really hungry. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through 1 apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. Can you see the little holes that he's left in the 3 plums there? On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but, you guessed it, he was still hungry. How are you still hungry? On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, oh cheeky, 1 sausage, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. Wow. That night, he had a stomach ache. Oh, no wonder. Imagine if you ate all of that. All that sugar. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. Shall we see how this opens up? I'm not even sure how it opens up, kids. Oh, he built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And ooh, it's exciting. Wow, he was a beautiful butterfly. cool is that? And that's the end of the story. Wasn't that wonderful? Thanks, Caterpillar. Jack, Jack, Jack. Ooh, Jack. Jack's been playing with the caterpillar. Okay, we'll move on to our next book. Grug and His First Christmas by Ted Pryor. Oh, I love Grug books. Once the top of a borrowong tree fell to the ground, and the grassy top began to change. It became Grug. Join him on his adventures. Yep, it is really cool. Thanks for commenting. Yeah, 3D drawing in a book. They're pop-up books.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, what the sounds. One day, Grug was strolling past Card's hollow log. Can you see the hollow log here? He saw something unusual. It's my Christmas tree, said Carle. Cara even. Let's call her Cara, not Card. Look at Cara. Look at her funny Christmas tree. Cara explained that Christmas is the birthday of someone who lived a long time ago. Everyone gives presents. We all love presents, don't we? Grug went straight home and made his own Christmas tree. Look at Grug's Christmas tree.
Aaliyah said, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi, how are you going? Thanks for joining us live. Then Grug had an idea. He looked in his cookbook. What's he going to find in his cookbook, do you think? Look at Grug, he has a tiny little chef's hat. That's really cute. He made a very large cake and sliced it into pieces. He made some wrapping paper and wrapped up the pieces of cake, and they became presents. Have you guys ever wrapped up cake as presents? I haven't. Grug left a present for Cara. Oh look, he's left his little piece of cake out the front of her log. And one for Snoop. Look at Snoop. Snoop's really cute. He left one for the bowerbird and some for the other birds in the forest. That night, Grug thought he heard the sound of bells. What could that be? The next morning, he found presents under his Christmas tree. Grug was a little puzzled by one of them. Says to Grug from Santa. Oh, maybe the bells were Santa's sleigh or Santa's reindeers. Grug wished that everyone could have a happy Christmas. He got a fishing rod. Just like his first Christmas. He's got the bowerbird and Cara and Snoop's down here in the corner and his cake. Oh, that looks like a really fun Christmas. And that's the end of the story. Is everyone still with us?
Aaliyah said, "I love the bed covers and pillow covers."
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? We've got beautiful birds on them. It's a really lovely, lovely cover. Oh, this one's good. Our next book is The Good Egg by Jory John and Pete Oswald. Look at that funny egg head. He's very cute. Wow. Eggs on toast. You put eggs in muffins. There's eggs in chocolate and donuts and croissants, but there's no eggs in strawberries. I love it. You love the unicorn suit, Sans? I should have it down a little bit further, but I can't. Read with it down, so we have to put up with it up a little bit. But thank you. I too love my unicorn costume that I must thank Ozzy for purchasing for me.
Christmas presents.
Christmas presents. An early one. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. I thought that was a boy with a funny hat, and then I realised it was a cat. It's a bit silly. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tyres, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg.
What happened?
Yes, I'd love Ozzy to get a wolf suit, Sans. And then we can be like, I like the profile picture, I love it. Yes, we totally could. Oh, I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days, back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. Look at them all. Oh, I bet that's Frank. No, I bet that's Frank and that's other Frank.
Good night, Elliot.
Good night. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behaviour. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime, which kids, you shouldn't ignore your bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. And they broke their stuff on purpose. Oh my goodness. What naughty eggs. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behaviour, and I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fateful morning I noticed some cracks in my shell. Oh no. They were everywhere. Oh. Oh no, and they taped Kick Me on the back of his shell. That's not very nice of them. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everyone was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. Good on you, Mr. Egg. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time and grew a beard. I was alone. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. Oh, look, he's shaved his beard. He's cut his beard off. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river on my little flamingo. Hey everyone! I wrote in my journal and I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in, I breathed out. I even started painting. He painted another egg. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. Oh, good egg. I started to feel like myself again. Oh, he's very zen up there on his rock, isn't he? So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what we need to do. I know, right? How does the shell not crack under that many rocks? I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Wow, it has a really good message in this book, doesn't it? To look after ourselves. Here we go. Everybody missed me, and I missed them too. Oh, look, they had a welcome home sign for him. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelley. Hey, yo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? How do you do, other Frank? Excuse me. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. Here's what I realised. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. And I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again, and it's good to be home. Look, they drew undies on the egg carton, and they're drawing all over him. And this one's having a crazy moment, and that one's floating a balloon, and that one's about to pop it, and that one's crying. Aww. And I'm not exactly sure what this one's doing. Sorry. Not exactly sure what this one's doing, but it's good to be home. Excellent. And that's the end of the story. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to our first ever live on YouTube. We really, really appreciate it. We love all the likes, and for those new people to the channel, please like and subscribe so we can keep producing really great content and reading these awesome kids' books. Well, the book made you hungry. Yes, go and have some scrambled eggs, Sans. But for now, I'm getting a bit tired. And kids, if you're still watching, it's time for you to go to bed. So this is Unicorn signing off for now, reading books, and we're going to go to sleep. And here's Jack and our hungry little caterpillar.